I know that you can go to the pharmacy, local pharmacy, and you can get a bunch of cheap vitamins for a few dollars. Unfortunately, these vitamins could be compared to plastic fruits because they're made from two ingredients in chemical factories. Yes, synthetic vitamins are made beside other chemicals from crude oil and coal. We are able to synthesize them. But are they exactly the same thing? Are they or are they not? Of course they're not, because they're made not by nature through plants and animals. They're made from very toxic ingredients. And we're ingenious enough to be able to make vitamin C or vitamin B from chemicals, but they're not the same. They're not whole food vitamins. Most people would say, well, why don't we just then get them from food? But again, food is depleted because the plants, in order to produce enough vitamins, they actually need the minerals and all the nutrients that are in the soil. But if they're missing again, we're getting portion of the vitamins and nutrients, but not all. Synthetic vitamins they're really like the plastic fruit of the vitamin industry. They're very easy to overdose because the body doesn't recognize them. They're not bound in the bioprotein in the food, so the body doesn't recognize them exactly. They can possibly address scurvy or other problems or other issues, but they're not exactly the same. And they're hard for your dog and for our body to regulate. It means that they're very easy to overdose. It's just not the same thing. This morning, I spent about half an hour doing this calculation. I was thinking, okay, I would like to know how much it would cost to make 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C from oranges. And I even didn't consider that there could be some losses in the manufacturing and all that stuff. So I learned that there's about 50 milligrams of vitamin C in one orange. So 3 oranges in 1 pound. Again, I calculated the doses. I looked it up on the internet. And I learned that we would need about 6.7 pounds of organic oranges to make 1 capsule of vitamin C. And it would cost roughly, if we go organic, it would cost roughly about $16.75. And 60 capsule bottle would cost, just to produce roughly, well, not even produce, just the oranges for 60 capsules would be roughly around $1,000. And if you look up at manufacturing cost and markup and store markup and distributor markup, there would be about $3,000 a bottle. It shows you one thing, that first, if someone eats oranges, like if someone ate oranges 1,000 years ago and they were like fully good and we would have varied diet and there would be abundant soil, it tells you one thing, that we would probably get our vitamin requirements from much less than eating 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C or something like that, or whatever AFCO and FDA and all these institutions are claiming the required doses of vitamins. Basically, we would not need as much if it came from natural vitamins. But you can also see that it is really unfeasible for us to supplement our dog's diet with extracts. It's just not possible. And this is just vitamin C. And if you look at an average multivitamin, it has many more vitamins and minerals and all that. And, it would basically be like this. You'd be deciding whether to buy a car or 2 months of your dog's vitamin supplementation, right? So it's pretty insane. So naturally, at least for those of us who kind of accept the fact that our diet is depleted and that dogs do better on supplements, we know that it's not possible to make extracts. And it wouldn't be perfect either, because if you take the oranges and if you squeeze orange juice from 6.7 pounds of oranges and try to make 1 capsule of vitamin C, it would not be food, right? It would be, you'd squeeze the juice. It would not be the same as the juice being in the orange, because the orange carries other nutrients as well. So we came up with some sort of other alternative. This is a technology that has been invented by an amazing guy, East Indian guy, who just basically didn't have anything else to do than play in a lab. And he discovered that when you ferment vitamins with the help of probiotic flora and fermentation, that you can actually make whole food based vitamins and they would act like food. And it's not like you can just take cabbage and ferment cabbage and you'll have all the vitamins. So there is technology in it, and it's kind of complex. But the way you can figure out that vitamins actually are different, the synthetic ones and the whole food ones, the fermented ones, is that you eat it on empty stomach. And the fermented ones don't make you sick, and the synthetic ones do make you sick. Try it. I can guarantee you that if some of you actually use SoulFood, which is multivitamin, you can use it because it's human grade and certified organic. And if you take it on empty stomach, it will not make you sick. So fermentation is actually the way of us coming to a very reasonable compromise, because for cost reasons, we can really make vitamins from natural sources.